Nah, I mean, I don't know what to do. I mean, I just want my son back. You know what I'm saying? I want my family back. And me having to go through all this, I mean, I'm willing to go through it so my son can come home, but all I want is him.
A multi-agency search underway at this hour for this adorable 2-year-old. Aveion Lewis, Roanoke Police, the Virginia State Police, the FBI, all have joined forces, and they need your help. Back on my panel, phone lines lighting up. Megan from Milwaukee, your question or thought, ma'am?
My comment is that they need to look into history with the family, first of all. Why was this family target? Why did this evasion occur, and why was this child abducted? I believe that there has some type of drug activity going on, and...
Was that just, I mean, you obviously, thank you for that caller. You're in Milwaukee, so you don't know what's happening in Roanoke, Virginia. That's just your gut feeling. Here's the thing, Robbie Ludwig, is that a lot of times police automatically do look at the immediate family because that's just the pattern. Eliminate those closest first and then move out. Should they subject the stepfather to a polygraph, and so we could be done with the questions about him and move on?
Well, that would be ideal, and what we know is that polygraphs don't stand up in the court of law. So what they do, though, is for the person who's taking the test, they do believe that it reveals the truth. So if somebody is not inclined or resists taking one of these polygraph tests, then people get suspicious for good reason.
Robbie, what do you make of the hat and the looking down?
There is something about the stepfather's demeanor that doesn't ring true. There's a flatness in his voice. He doesn't seem to be panicked. It seems like he's rehearsed some of what he's saying in his mind. You know, is this just the way he is all the time? It could be. You know, do we hold some kind of visual prejudice against him because of the way he looks? That's also a possibility. But one could also see that he is somehow involved. Stepfathers have all kinds of reactions to stepchildren in some cases. So
again, police are treating this as a kidnapping. In fact, an Amber Alert was issued for little Aveion. Well, what is an Amber Alert, after all? And when and how do cops issue them? Take a look at this PSA from the Utah Attorney General. It's on YouTube. Check it out.
When a child is abducted, you may be the only one who can help. The Amber Alert is only issued when law enforcement believes the public can find a child under 18 who has been kidnapped and is in danger. Seconds count. The longer a child is gone, the greater the risk the child will die. But Amber Alerts are bringing hundreds of children home safely.
Roanoke, Virginia Police Department issued a press release with descriptions of Aveion's abductors and a possible vehicle. This is as provided by the boy's family. They are 3 black males, one named Tony. Tony, late 20s, 6'2", with a stocky build, wearing a black puffy jacket and a do-rag. Second suspect, 20s, 5'11", dreads, red baseball cap, muscular upper body. Third man, 23, 24, 5'11", wearing a brown and white hat, clean-shaven. Cops say the man might be in a 1990s white Chevy Blazer. This is a lot of detail, John Lusich. So, that's what police are looking for right now, based on the family's descriptions. What do you make of the detailed nature of these descriptions?
Well, I don't know if they're getting it from the description from the parents, but they may have gotten it from the video that they've been taking a look at. There's a lot of things they're looking at, including that the stepfather may be involved in this. You know, everybody is doing their job, going down in multiple directions. They cannot assume that this was just a home invasion, and they can't assume that it wasn't. So all these cops are moving in different directions to verify all this information to be able to move forward and pick a direction in this case. It sounds like the FBI now knows that this kid was taken. Why this kid was taken, they don't know about, but they at least have suspects and a good description of these people.
Judge David Young, what I don't understand is why this child, that family does not appear to be wealthy. I don't know what the father does, the stepfather, but why would anybody target this family? They're not likely to have money.
Well, that's why I think it's someone who's related to the situation. We keep hearing stepfather, stepfather. Where's the biological father? What is his role? What is his family's role? Maybe they want this child back to their family. That's where I would start the investigation.
Well, you're right. We haven't talked about the biological father. What about the mother? I mean, we're hearing from the uncle of Michelle Sagona. Is there any independent confirmation, aside from the stepfather, of these three men? And my question is, if he was knocked out, how did he get such a great description of the three men if, in fact, he's the one providing that description?
It's a very good question, Jane, and that's something that police aren't commenting on. All that they will say at this point is, look, this is the suspect descriptions that we have. This is the information that we were given. And again, it could, in fact, be coming also from surveillance in the area, maybe earlier that day, maybe after this abduction. Also, I did ask earlier today about Avion's father. Where is he? Where does he fit into this picture? And investigators did not want to comment at all, which I found to be a little bit odd, because normally in these types of situations, as you know, parents, whether it's the biological side, especially in the Haley Cummings investigation, you did see the other parent coming out and actively speaking to try to find their child. So that's something that we're going to be looking at and digging a little bit more into over the next 24 hours.
Absolutely. We have no idea. This could be part of some kind of battle over the child. It is a mystery. We do not know. Right now, police are treating it as a kidnapping. Thank you, fantastic panel.